Concendo Sodalitas. Greetings to the fratres and sorores of Concendo. Welcome to Concendo Sodalitas. We offer a brief introduction to the Concendo Sodalitas understanding of universal functioning, as it significantly diverges from the traditional perspective, particularly the Western one. All our material, including our website, YouTube channel, and content itself, has no profit motive, as nothing is monetized and never will be. We will never request donations, nor will we accept them, as we remain anonymous to this world. We do not even claim copyright over our content, for how could we assert any right over something produced collectively by our fraternity? Concendo is unity. We are unity, and consequently, nothing belongs to any individual. With that said, let us turn to the matter at hand. Why seek spiritual knowledge in temples, churches, synagogues, mosques, or any other religious site when that knowledge already exists wholly within each individual? Why delegate your total sovereignty to third parties, to so-called ascended masters, dubious gurus, evolved extraterrestrial beings with questionable intentions, or any similar entities? The frater of Concendo must position themselves on a higher plane, where the need to free oneself from all external dependencies becomes evident. There is nothing external to the self. What we perceive as external is, without exception, a personal mental projection. Ignoring this can lead to the imprisonment of the unlimited real self within its own self-generated illusions. We are not claiming that other egos do not exist, but their conception is often distorted. The common view we have of other people is limited, as it is filtered through a restricted mental prism, still bound to an egoic perception of false individuality, rather than recognizing the unity we share. When we speak of freeing ourselves from subordination to everything external to the self, we mean this in the strictest sense of the word, for, as already mentioned, all truth or knowledge is wholly contained within ourself. We are fractals of the Source, one with it, its faithful mirrors, endowed with all its totipotence and omniscience. Our innate wisdom is generally obscured by the veils created in the increasingly restrictive densities of the matrix, and it is our duty to remove these veils using will and intuition. The understanding of universal physiology is, at once, simple and complex. It is based on straightforward principles that involve comprehending duality, necessary antagonism, and, paradoxically, the development of the perception of unity. However, this understanding is complex because it is heavily influenced by the mental programming to which we have been subjected since birth. Every spiritual being has, from eternity, an unbreakable bond with the Creator, with the Source, where all cosmic wisdom resides. This bond manifests as intuition, and through absolute will, we must develop it. Intuition will lift all veils and help us distinguish information from disinformation, making us self-sufficient, wise knowers of universal mysteries. In time, the frater of Concendo will realize that even intuition, this bond that connects us to the Source, is an illusion, for we are the Source itself, our infinite self. Everything we perceive externally is merely other aspects of ourselves. In the challenging reality of present-day Earth, we all form the rescue mission sent by our infinite self, with the aim of enlightening and freeing ourselves from the illusory mind, preparing us for a new stage beyond the limitations of time and space, the earthly matrix, and all other dream matrices. During the process of personal ascension, we will pass through various phases, understanding our mental programming and its origin, relativizing the mental world resulting from this programming, perceiving the transience and illusory nature of our mental expression, realizing the multidimensional real self that we are in the present, which transcends mental illusions, and finally, transcending all illusion and attachment to the world of forms and non-forms, all of which are causes of fixation in endless cycles of experimentation and suffering. In truth, these phases are merely veils that dissipate in the eternal present, where everything is already complete. Concendo's purpose is to provide the initial impetus toward liberation through the awakening of innate knowledge, fostered by the development of sacred intuition. The fratres who cultivate this connection with their infinite self will certainly need no external assistance, including from Concendo, to ascend to such high rungs of Jacob's ladder that they will regard our teachings as possessing a childish logic and intellectuality. Sincere wishes for ascension. Concendo Sodalitas.